Hello and welcome. My name is Brian Kaplan, editor of The Banker, and I'm here today to tell you about our January 2012 edition, which will be distributed at the annual meeting of the World Economic Forum. As always, the meeting takes place in Davos, a ski resort in the Swiss mountains, at the end of January. And as always, The Banker's special issue contains a range of in-depth articles, rankings, special reports, and contributions from high-level business leaders. This year, there are no prizes for guessing that the number one topic for discussion in Davos will be the future of the Eurozone. News on the Eurozone's debt crisis and the various policy initiatives to put it right does tend to change every day. Who knows what will be happening in the week of the meeting? However, at The Banker, we're looking beyond the current negotiations to the shape of the Eurozone after the crisis. We're confident that the Eurozone is going to remain in place in some shape or form, but what will it look like? The Banker's finance editor, Philip Alexander, will present a number of ideas on what things might look like, which countries will be in and which ones out, the complications of leaving as well as the challenges of staying in. Apart from discussions about the Eurozone, as far as bankers are concerned, a major topic of conversation at Davos is bound to be regulation. In this context, our trading and technology editor John Beck has written a long report looking at how things are being done in Asia. Asian countries are rather proud of their achievement in coming through the crisis while regulating the financial sector rather better than their European counterparts did. Now they're determined that finance should remain the servant of their economies rather than the master. In a specially written article for The Banker, Luming King, the chairman of the China Banking Regulatory Commission, gives his views on the future direction of regulation. We also have an article written by Swedish Central Bank Governor Stefan Ingves, who is the new chairman of the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision. And moving back to the EU, we have a contribution from Michel Barnier, European Commissioner for Internal Market and Services. As always, with The Banker, our geographical coverage takes us far and wide. Indeed, we're very proud this year to have contributions from both the Prime Ministers of Malaysia and Zimbabwe, the Finance Ministers of Bahrain and Tunisia, and the Central Bank Governor of Turkey. Even a troubled world must look beyond the current situation and invest for the future. Brazil is one country doing just that and has one of the largest infrastructure programs in the world. But how can it be financed? Investment editor Silvio Pavoni looks into the use of public-private partnerships as a way of financing infrastructure in Brazil. Mobile banking is another hot area for new business. Asia editor Jane Cooper looks at its expansion across the world and its ability to bring poor people in remote areas into the banking system. On top of all this, we have a special report on the rise of China's currency, the renminbi, and its new offshore role, as well as a supplement on the latest thinking in risk and regulation. From the Banker's database, we've drawn out a ranking of the top 200 African banks. Davos provides a busy schedule for all its delegates, but we're still confident that the Banker's special issue will find its way onto the reading list of the world's movers and shakers. With such a wealth of coverage, try not to miss out on the Banker's Davos issue.